MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, center fielder.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. Previously against Cole Hamels, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Anthony Rizzo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lazar is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now batting, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Rangers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shin-Soo.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 0 for 5. Bouncer down the line. Bryant's got to get rid of it, and there are 2 away now. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Wilson Contreras goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lazar is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Adrian.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
First baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The next 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Baez over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Javier Baez as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Gallo ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Addison Russell. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's just 1 for 6. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Profar has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. The next hub up, Albert Almora. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Ready for another chance. Ian Happ comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Mazzara ranging back. Gone! Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. There is Andrus. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Rougned Odor. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's 1 away. So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And the Rangers are in the hit column. So coming to the plate, Jurickson Profar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Profar.
From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Runners off for second. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he moves all the way up to third here. Riding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A little roller toward the hole. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Circle change is cut on and missed, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Up next for the Rangers, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone and set to stand in. A guy who seems to get better with age. The dangerous Adrian Beltre. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Count is 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Quintana into the windup. 2-2 on its way home. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Odor. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Baez Makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2. One out, nobody on. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. Here's Addison Russell.
Shortstop. Addison.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he is in there. Russell is off at first with 2 away. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Number 1.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Rougned Odor now.
The batter, second baseman.
From the stretch.
Odor.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get through this one. It's a fair ball. The throw home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Almora in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Hit well towards the hole. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Circle change there, called strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Another 1-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Delino DeShields 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Welcome back to Arlington. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Andres over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Odor ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Addison Russell.
Shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Russell.
Hit back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is leading off the inning. Nomar Mazara, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Beltre.
Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Looking to send him packing again. Now Beltre swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrews. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Happ on the move. And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, number 5.
Takes a knee-high fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Chris Bryant.
Squared that one up just a little late.
I know you're standing on the mound, you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate, he has a chance to get on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Here's Rougned Odor now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Odor.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almora racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Ready for another chance. Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chirinos is retired. 2 down now.
The batter.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High chopper towards first. Played on the backhand. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out. Well hit to right, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear. Down a little bit.
2 out with the man at first. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this got to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th. Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Shin-Soo Choo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Quintana into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.